So as I say, the Scape Line 100 holds about 250 litres or so, being aquascaped here with a variety of stems. Got Rotala, Hydra on the right, Ludwigia palustris in the centre, and then you can see the Juncus repens stem plant on the left right now. Carpeting, we've got mini hairgrass, Eleocharis bacilla mini, mixed in with some Hydrocotyle verticillata. Here's another angle from the stems, those Rotala Hydra leaves purling with those oxygen bubbles. Looks so beautiful. Emperor tetras are the main attraction here, with some black neons as well, and I think there's another one or two other tetra species. So here we have Miles scraping the glass with a ADA nano scraper. So I actually bought this. I try to buy all my ADA tools full price because it's part of my hobby to still, buy stuff rather than just using supplied equipment all the time. Yeah, just more scraping, and this is part of the process. I actually love maintaining my tank, and I think if you can learn to love maintenance, then it's going to give you a much better chance of success with long-term aquascaping. So here's the real collection here of the stems with the Hydrocotyle tripartita in the centre of the screen. This is what's been eaten, and that will be taken out later. Here's a close-up of one of the Emperor tetras. Absolutely stunning fish. The Hydrocotyle verticillata looks interesting, like little mushrooms popping out of the lawn. There's some Bucephalandras there attached to the wood. They're just wedged in different areas. And here's Pete now trimming the Rotala. So yeah, Pete has had final decision on how much to trim. I fancy trimming a bit more, but Pete has to work with Escape and it's in his shop, so that's fine. But you'll see what we do later. So the trimmings, they are removed, and then some of them are replanted into the top of the bunch, and that's called topping. Here's Pete removing the Hydrocotyle tripartita. And now Pete's just trimming some of the excess Hydrocotyle verticillata. I think it looks better as little accents here and there rather than a full-on carpet. Kind of takes up a bit too much of attention, I think, because it's so pale green and contrasts so much. And the texture is very contrasting as well. The kind of the grassy nature with the very contrasting round. Too much of that, it doesn't look so natural. Here's the shoal of the Emperor tetras, looking amazing. Those bright blue eyes just look absolutely wonderful. And the colour kind of transition from the red to the blue. So great view this from the triangle, kind of showing off the best. You can see the Rotala trimmed, and the Ludwigia as well trimmed and replanted as topping technique. And I think we added another pot of the Ludwigia palustris there. That's the central pink kind of plant that you can see. So now I'm just planting some of the Juncus repens cuttings, just to add a little bit more coherent grassy texture throughout the layout, because at the moment it's all focused to the left. So I'd like to carry that into the right hand side of the scape a bit. So just taking out some of the best quality cuttings of stems, and then we can actually, like I said, pop these back into the main bush, and you don't need to put it in the soil. It will just root amongst the plants and grow effectively hydroponically without any substrate fertilizer. So you will need to, obviously dose the liquid fertilizer in the water. And finally, just doing a large water change, 50%. It's a mixture of RO and tap water, I believe. And just filling up with my red colander to disrupt the water a bit, stop it from causing cloudiness. And yeah, just a beautiful scape to work with. Really great growth in just 5 weeks. I'm sure you'll agree. I can't wait to see it further develop, and just to say thanks to the guys for turning up and helping out. And we just had such a really enjoyable experience, just focusing all our attention on maintaining this aquarium. We had some synthwave music, and yeah, just really good fun. And if you can have fun doing something like this, then there is no hard work. So there's no sort of there's no chore. It doesn't feel like a chore because you're just working hard to create something beautiful. So the more kind of work you put into it, the more beauty you can potentially get out. So it's part of kind of life's balance. If you expect beauty but don't wish to put in the work, then that gives you a skewed perspective, I think, and can end up causing suffering. But yeah, just grateful for this opportunity to make this video, and hope you enjoy it.